Hey everybody, and welcome to an episode of Cooking with the Frisbees. But as I had promised, the episode that we were going to talk about is Little Acorn Farm. And there's a lot of preparation that's been going on down here, Little Acorn Farm, that I want to show you. We're getting extremely close to the planting season. And we've gone ahead and we bought our plants and we've built the beds, but there's a lot of other things that have gone down here. One of the things that you can see here, I'll turn around and kind of show you that we went ahead and we built some trellises. So let me, I'll just bring you down here. We're going down the stairs. And you see behind me. So that is actually coming down the stairs, and what that trellis is going to be used for, that's going to be used for the herb garden. And there'll be green beans, or no, that's cucumbers that is going to be in this lower bed of the herb garden. And that's what that trellis, so it'll be vertical gardening is really what we're trying out. As we come a little bit further down here, I'm walking under another trellis. And what I've done here, that trellis, is we started to learn that you have to have some pollinators. So we planted, I went ahead and I bought a rose bush. And you can see, I can't really get this to turn around. I'll go this way. There's a rose bush that I purchased that is hooked to that. And let's see, as we come down over here, you can see these pallets that are stocked up over here, or stacked up. This is going to be our composting area. So we learned a really nice way of doing some composting. So you see that's composting bin right there. That will be transferred into the compost bin. And then we're going to come on over here. We're going to take a look at the large section that we have here. And these are the 3 additional beds that we went ahead and we added. So, sorry, I was having a little bit of trouble there with my audio-visual equipment. So, I turned the camera around so you can see this. These are the 3 big beds that we have done. They are 8x4 beds. There's trellising in both of these. So in this bed here, there's going to be, I believe, 10 tomato plants. And then in this bed over here, we're going to be doing, I think, some bush beans and some other things like that, which opened up this front bed for us. And this bed, we're basically going to be doing, I think we're going to be doing zucchinis and squashes. As you can see, it gets a lot of sunshine down here. I'm going to take you over here. So all of this weed blocker that you see down here, we're going to fill this in with gravel so that you have these paths that will go through here. They'll go through here very nicely so that we have total access to everything that we're trying to do. You can see the path. That's going to work very nicely for what we're trying to do here. We'll be able to get around here, and you notice that the way that we have the trellises, or the vertical garden, it's about 16 inches up. So when those tomato plants start to grow up, and or the bush beans and the watermelons start to climb these trellises, it gives us a little bit more room at the bottom. And these are probably standing at about 6.5 feet. I'm about 6 feet tall, so you kind of get to see just how tall these are. And again, I've got some work to do back there. I've got some ideas for what that's going to be. I think it's going to be kind of a retaining wall. And then we come over here. This is the rose bush that I was talking to you about. So that's starting to do well, and the hope is that that is just going to climb this entire trellis, and it's supposed to get like 10 feet by 8 feet, so that'll do good. And then over here we have our herb garden that we've always had, and down below, again, we'll be planting some cucumbers that will grow that trellis. You can already start to see some things are coming up. Some scallions are coming up. She's got parsley over there. The oregano did extremely well this year, and it never died, so it's coming back strong. Just think this is a cute idea, this trellis, that for vertical gardening to have that climb up over there. So okay, so that kind of gives the garden tour a little bit. I didn't show you the back beds here. We've got back beds here as well. It was really kind of our primary for a while. And then we just said, you know what, we're gonna probably do some peppers and some jalapenos and things of that nature. Let me turn around so you can see that. So down there, peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos. We've just expanded quite a bit. And then you can see over here, here is Beth's greenhouse behind us. That I think we have made the decision that we're gonna go ahead and try and put power down here. Because we can't really grow anything in there unless we have power, and I'll give you a little tour what that is. But you know, this is what we've got going. This is little Acorn Farm. As things start to get planted and things start to grow, we'll come back and we'll show you what's going on. So this is standing basically not as far back as I can get, but as far back as I'm kind of willing to go right now. And this is just a view of little Acorn Farm and the beds, the compost areas going on, the big beds that have to be finished. The fire pit is really nice to sit back here. It's just a really great place. And we're awful proud of it. The hope is that everything will start to grow exactly as we want it to do. So that's little Acorn Farm. That's the first tour. And there's Bella. She never gives up on me kicking this ball. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick the ball for her. There she goes. Got pine straw to put down. So that's our first garden tour. It is April 6th. We're being patient about the planting. I'm coming back upstairs. Give you a little view from the very top. There's our little Acorn Farm down there. We also have some upstairs. You see, we've got some mint growing in here, scallions. The mint seems to be the only thing that really took off. And we put some lettuce in there after we have consumed it in salad. These are some of the plants that we've bought. Some that I forgot to mention, so sage. Some strawberries are going to be going into the beds. Here's our other plants that we're just kind of leaving outside right now. So that's little Acorn Farm. And as things progress, we'll come back and do another garden tour. But I wanted you guys to see what it looked like.